I'm just afraid of being attacked. It happens to the best of us. Don't ever forget what happened to that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Juicy Smouillet. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Juicy Smouillet? Juicy Smouillet is an actor from France. And he became famous on a show called Empire. One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim he was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack. You see, Juicy Smouillet is gay and he is black, not just French. Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, when he was walking down the street late at night, two white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on, beat him up, put some bleach on him, and ran off into the night.
Bye, have a great time.
International news. And everybody was furious, especially in Hollywood. It's all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page. Justice for Juicy and all this shit. The whole country was up in arms. It was talking about it all the time on the news. And for some reason, African Americans, we were like oddly quiet. We were so quiet about this shit that the gay community started accusing African American community of being homophobic for not supporting him. What they didn't understand is that we were supporting him with our silence. Because we understood that this nigga was clearly lying. None of these details added up at all. He said he's walking down the street in Chicago and white dudes come up to him and say, "Hey man, aren't you that from Empire?" Does that sound like how white people talk? I know white people, they don't talk like that. They would never say that. It sounds like something that I would say. If you're racist and homophobic, you're not even gonna know who this nigga is. You can't watch Empire. Can you imagine if you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report? Okay, Mr. Smouillet, please tell me what happened. All right, 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. All right. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches? That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago? Excuse me one second, Mr. Smouillet. Frank, come here for a second. Find out where Kanye West was last night.
Give this guy a hug right here.
Our partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Hey, what's Our partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man, Lloyd Spencer. Find all of the latest odds, news, and sports development, including this year's NBA championship, the NHL conference finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, and even next season's early NFL futures, all at BetOnline. Here's what you got to do. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, to get the bonus and get into action. It's BetOnline. It's BetOnline.ag. It's where the game starts. And all you got to do is tell them the noise makers.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah.
Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. You can make it rhyme and groove and it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Not getting better tonight. Not getting better tonight. Keep me out of the water. We're gonna make it away when you get tonight. Good time. Yo. Good time. Everybody's coming tonight, but you don't need to bring your friends. What is going on, people? Talkin NOIZ in the building. It's your man, L. Spence. Old girl. Mama Noise.
Did you just call me old girl?
Not old like that. Like old girl. That's old girl. Oh, what's up? That's old girl. I remember her. Yeah, that's old girl. Not old girl.
It sounded like it.
She's too sensitive.
I am.
I feel like you need a hug or something, or a role model, one or the other. Jeez.
I won't dignify that with a comment of the things that may be going through my mind.
You may not have to. The truth is what it is, homegirl. Homie.
I might need a massage.
Oh Lord, we don't do that. Ever since Deshaun's thing, we don't want no problems.
Okay, if I get it from my husband, I should be all right.
Well, I'll rub you down. Let me rub you down. Is that? No, it's love you down. I got it wrong. Players mess up. Ain't no problem.
It's Johnny Gill. Let me rub you the right way.
Yeah, but you don't want to be scared of the massage out of you. Stroke the magic that we share. Hope and rub you the right. Nobody wants you to approach them like that. Rub you the right. That's scary.
Yeah. Want to be rubbed the right way.
I don't want that type of massage. I don't want it. You got to come, Johnny. You got to come Ralph Tresvant style. You need a man with no, that's too soft. I can't do that either. Right. I'm gonna find mine somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. Feel me? I'm gonna find mine somewhere in the middle. I need to talk to you about something that's important. Is it you got can we just talk openly while we're here? You and I?
You.
I talked to white organists.
Oh no.
I know I want to talk to you before you come sit down at the organ or whatever. But I want to talk to you in regards to so he talked to me on the low about what he's going through with his fiance. What they back to being, first of all, they back to being engaged again. She got over the whole mix up with the baby shower thing, you know what I'm saying? And so they got past that, but they still got some issues he feels like they need to work through. So I told him we would do a Zoom virtual like marriage counseling for him. Because he asked me, you know, hey man, do you still do like marriage counseling stuff? And I'm like, I ain't married nobody in a long time. He said, no. I said, so I don't do that like that.
No, you didn't hear it.
No, married people. Like you marry them. You're not hearing it.
He said, I ain't married people in a long time.
I haven't married people.
Well, maybe you should say I haven't officiated a wedding in a long time.
I can say what I want. I'm grown. I'm a grown man. All right. You just sit there and just take what I'm saying. Figure it out. We've been married 23 years. You can't figure it out? All right, then. Now, as I was saying.
I'll see you soon.
Anyway, they want to do a Zoom like marriage thing. Mm-hmm. Are you down? Are you down to counsel them? What up, AB?
Are they gonna listen to me?
Why do you think this girl is so ratchet? She's gonna listen to you. Stop being like that. You used to be more compassionate than this.
Her baby shower had nothing but her breast and tail out.
No, again, you're not listening, Linda. Listen, Linda.
You know I hate
it was a mix-up on the card. White organist got got it mixed up. He put the wrong picture with the wrong situation. One was supposed to be, she was supposed to be having a swim bachelorette party, and that's where the liquor barn and all that stuff came from. And he put that with the wrong, he mixed them up. So just some confusion. That's all it was.
It's your fault.
What do you mean my fault? I didn't put the.
You have posted that invitation every day.
Well, I posted it because that's what he told me to post. I posted what he posted, what he sent to me. He sent me the wrong thing. So he got it worked out. Mama Noise, have some compassion. Will you help the girl or not?
I always help my fellow man.
No, I ain't talking about a man. I'm talking about the girl.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why you trying to give me the business.
Clean it up. I don't know what you're saying.
Are you going to say officiating a wedding ceremony?
First of all, don't do that. Don't be tit for tat. That's petty. You petty as hell right now.
Well,
get your life together.
I have to take the place right because Al ain't here to be King Petty. So,
Mama, no, I need to get a man. The man's on his way in here. Can I tell him?
All right.
All right, then. That's all I wanted to know. God, stop making stuff hard. Maybe we need counseling.
We don't need no counseling. I do have some petty moments. I will agree.
You do. You are petty as petty AF, bro. Now my phone's acting stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I blame you for all of this. All right. So what is this? Okay, here we go. Hey, white organist. You doing all right? Yes. So she said she would help. She would do it. So send me an email and we'll do it Sunday. We'll put the time together later. We don't have time for that. Can you just play the organ, please? You don't have to get attitude. I'm just saying. I said we was gonna do it, didn't I? All right. Play the organ. Thank you. I'm sorry. Mama Noise got me. You know what, white organ? Hold on. Stop for a second. It ain't even your fault. I apologize because I'm coming at you wrong. Because of Mama Noise. I'm coming at you wrong. So I'm sorry. I apologize. My brother. Okay. See, we good. See what you did? You got me fussing at white organist. Go ahead, bro. See how excited he is? Because you gonna counsel this baby mama? Thank you, noisemakers, for pulling up tonight. We got a great show in store for you. So grab your church friends, grab your Bibles, head to your pews. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Shout out to the great Al B. He'll be on his way back. And yeah, all that. So Talkin NOIZ, you about to do it. All right. Also, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but anyway, we're gonna have a good time tonight. All right. Mama, no, you just throw me off my whole thing.
I do have that effect on you.
Annoying? Is that the effect you're trying to go for? Yes, you can be annoying.
No, that's not it.
I was in here. I was getting them all in until you got here. I was getting them all in, and then you came in.
Okay.
All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, thank y'all. That's what I was gonna say. Thank y'all for all the love that y'all show Princess Noise.
Oh my goodness,
man, it was overwhelming. She appreciate y'all very, 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 very much.
Very, very,
very, very, very, very, very much. And she is just overwhelmed. She had no idea that the noisemakers felt the way they felt about her, and so it was a beautiful thing to see the noisemakers show up in a capacity. So thank you.
I mean, we had. If you missed last night's show, we had Princess Noise and the Duchess Noise come on the show, and then
I just said that.
Tim came on here and sang the Happy Birthday solo.
So you want to repeat everything I said? Is that what you're doing?
They might not have been here.
You just want repeating everything I said? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said it a little better.
Not really. You know what? You're bringing a lot of petty energy tonight. What's wrong with you? Do you need something from me? You're so bad. You're so bad. Y'all, my wife is bad. And it's a problem. I'm just telling y'all now it's a problem. All right. We do have, also want to give another shout out to Miss Doreen. Hope she had a wonderful birthday as well. Her beautiful self. As they said, she was whispers in the night. What was it? What was the
Two sheets to the wind.
2 sheets to the wind last night. She was 2 sheets to the wind, but I'm sure she had a good night. So shout out to her on her birthday. We got a couple of church announcements tomorrow. We got the birthday mashup between Daddy and the girls, and I still do. 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. 22 years of Azaria. We celebrate 22 years in the only way we can with precious memories. So it's going to be a fun show, so don't miss that. Then, of course, tomorrow night, Uncorked Wine, the Guess It Sip, the Guess It Game Sip. We got a brand new game we're going to introduce to the peoples. So you got to guess it tomorrow night, and we're going to have some fun with that. So that is our church announcement. Please govern yourself accordingly. What the hell? What was loaded about it? What was loaded about the question? I don't think it was a loaded question at all. I just
thank you, Al.
Al, you ain't got to defend everybody. Like you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's jump into the show. You ready, Mama Noise? It's Black Friday, y'all. I hope y'all ready. It is Black Friday. And we giving it up to love. We giving it up to love. Love is in the air. Well, sort of.
It's exciting.
It's a weird kind of love that's in the air right now.
Come aboard.
Right. It's love and love, hate, and love.
We're expecting you.
You ain't got to sing the whole song. You ain't got to sing the whole song. Everybody asked for that. We ain't signed up for that. Come on now. Support me. So we got like I said, we got some stories that we want to get into. The one that's trending the most is Diddy and Young Miami. Apparently, Diddy and Young Miami from the City Girls are dating. It was rumors forever. It was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. And apparently it is real. It is a real thing. They are out here in these streets doing nasty shit. And I mean, it's real. They not, listen. If you watch the interview on her new podcast called Carisha, you saw he's single. He said, I'm single, but I'm dating Young Miami.
That makes no sense.
They go together. So they not.
Then that means you're not single.
Well, but they not. I don't know. It's complicated. They date. The quote is, we date, we're dating, we go have dates, we're friends, we go to exotic locations, we have great times, we go to strip clubs. That's the quote. And they asked, did she see herself marrying Diddy? And I think she said, I don't know about getting married. I don't know if I want to be somebody's wife yet.
No.
But, it's a weird, odd thing, but strangely enough, it works. Like they really, like she is ghetto. Let me just say this: I love her, but she's ghetto as hell. Like she is as ghetto can be. Like she is literally someone plucked from Southwick and placed into a rap career. That's really what we're talking about right now.
I mean,
she's straight out of Park Hill, but she's got class. She's a lady. Like she likes, he asked her, do you like Chinese food? And she said, well, I like chow mein and shrimp fried rice and an egg roll, but I don't really like the egg roll. So she's ghetto but she says she also likes sushi. So she's classy but ratchet all at the same time. And he likes that. Apparently he likes it. He said, I like nasty. I like nasty, ratchet shit. That's what I like.
Well,
that's what he like.
Okay, so that means he's saying that he claims Young Miami, but he gets to do whatever he wants to do.
Well, I think what they're trying to say is we understand what this is. The rest of y'all can kiss our natural ass. That's what he's really
I don't think that's what was being said.
I think that's what he's trying to say. So they even talked about the little situation with the girl that Diddy allegedly was, hanging out with, Gina Hooney or whatever her name was. She's, they were sharing little looks at each other and talking about what they like in the bedroom with each other and all that. And then they talked about the rumor of the other romance that he was in. And it was just, they kept it. Listen, I got to give her credit. She didn't hold back the questions that she asked. In fact, when they talked about the little situation with the little Asian girl, they said, well, it was messy. It was messy. It was a little messy. Messier than it had to be. But I think they cleaned it all up. And now everything is Gucci. Diddy said it was one of those days, and so I had to polish things up, had to press the reset button, boom, and keep it moving because I'm not trying to get messy. I'm just trying to live my life, have a good time, and stay out of the way. But do whatever the F I want to do. So they trying to work through all of the stuff. Now the weird part about one of the parts of the interview is that they got to talk about babies because I think she has 2 kids and he has 5 kids, and she said, "Well, I would like to have twins, and I know twins run in your family." And he said, "Well, I thought you didn't want no more kids." And she said, "Well, I wouldn't mind having twins." And he said, "Oh, so you wouldn't mind having twins?" And she said, "No, I wouldn't mind having twins because they run in your family."
She's trying to get locked in for life.
I felt like this was an insurance plan for a secure future.
That is the ratchet insurance plan.
Listen, I ain't mad at her though. If you got a winning strategy, work it. She got a winning strategy. She working her plan.
Is it a winning strategy?
I'm you got to have goals in this life. She got goals. She's trying to lock Diddy down one way or another. If it's either the marriage way or these twins.
Okay.
But she's funny to me. She's hilarious. But she ratchet though. She ghetto.
But
in a fun way. Not ghetto really, she's fun and ghetto in a fun way. She's ghetto in a fun way.
I hate to say that about one of my, another sister. But I mean, she just is, she carries herself as the epitome of patting the head and all that stuff. When they be talking about, first thing they talk about is like, how do I imitate somebody ratchet? Let me start patting my head and doing the absolute most.
What's your point?
She is that. I just, I mean, it feels some. I feel some.
Do you have a problem with her ghetto ratchet ways? It feels like you have a problem with it. Let her live her life.
I mean, she can do what she wants. I'm just saying that, it's. Listen, I guess I feel like. No, you're right. She can do whatever she wants. I'm just saying that I see a lot of it rubbing off on our youth. Where I see the young people thinking that, is it
rubbing off on our youth, or are a lot of our youth kind of,
they want to fit in, and so if they think that that's the girl on the Kiki video, then maybe I need to, twerk it. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to, do all of that she's doing in order to be accepted. And when I see like prom season past and all these girls walking around with see-through clothes on with see-through this and that, it's like, where are they getting this from? Well, they getting it from all the stuff on Instagram, and she spearheads that. And I think,
well, I don't think she's trying to be a role model. I don't think she's trying to be a role model though. I don't think she's saying I want to be a role model for all your children. I don't think that's where her head is at. She said she want to act bad and have fun and do nasty shit. That's what she said she want to do. Now, if you want to follow that, then you'll follow that. But if you don't, then you won't. Listen, somebody being a celebrity does not absolve you of your parenting. Like that is, so you as a parent, you got to monitor what your kids are listening to and what they're watching and what they're connected to. So that's the problem. I don't need Young Miami to raise my daughters. I'll do that part.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you make whatever song you want to make. I'll decide if I want my children to hear it or not.
Touche.
That's all I'm saying. So I listen. But that's the relationship of the day. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's like all into it and shocked that they were so transparent.
What exactly did they say that was so transparent?
Everything. I mean, they talked about the relationship. They didn't have to talk about it. He even said, "I like her because she is authentically herself. She's not trying to be something she's not. She's not trying to be, become. She's just who she is. Matter of fact, he said, she asked, who do you like more, Young Miami or Carisha? And he said, honestly, I like Carisha more. Because Carisha is not trying to be nothing. She said, when I'm at home with my kids, I got a bonnet on my head. I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. I'm trying to take in life and deal with all the things that come along with being, a mother and an artist and a businesswoman and all those things. And he said, that's the part I like. I like that. So there you go. She really is not a terrible person. She's a young person to me.
I don't think she's terrible. And then now that you've said what you said, I backpedal a little bit to say, or pull back a little bit to simply say, perhaps this JT thing is the persona. Perhaps this is something that.
Well, she's not JT. She's Young Miami.
I mean, Young Miami. Perhaps that's just something.
Yes, and that's exactly right. I think that JT and Young Miami are the personification, or they're the people on the stage, and she's the real person is that, Now there's that. I forgot about that, Zara. You're right. Diddy is 52. She's 28. So it's a massive age difference. But they're having fun for now, and that's what they're doing. Speaking of age difference, Chloe Bailey did an interview, and she was telling folk, what she want in a man. And they said, Chloe, what you want in a man? And she said, well, I'm not opposed to having an older man because I need to learn something. I don't mind being taught. And I was like,
she's saying that because of that youngster just, took her heart and stomped on it, and now she's ready to go with the older
youngster. I ain't heard no youngster talking.
Her last relationship.
What was her last relationship ratchet like that? Where the dude
remember he wasn't working, and she, like, in other words, she was the one working or something like that. Or
no, you got the wrong one. I'm talking about Chloe.
Okay,
you're talking about the other one, Haley.
Oh gosh, they both the same.
I thought Haley is still dating that dude. I think Haley's still dating that dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they still all in love and whatnot, I think.
Because everybody was mortified at why she was dating this dude, and like, okay, this dude is a leech. Why ain't you?
I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you exactly why they're dating. Because I think fame does not create self-esteem.
Okay.
Just because you're famous and you making money and that don't mean you got self-esteem. That just means you famous and you got a talent and you making money. That's all it means.
Good point.
So she says she wants a mature soul. She says, if you want to win her heart, don't be cocky. Don't play me. You better respond to me. Don't have long fingernails, and you better smell good. And then she said, I need someone to teach me some things because I'm going to be teaching them some things, which I don't know what she could teach as young as she is, but whatever. She said, you know what I mean? And she said, unfortunately, younger men not have the same luck because she is not interested in younger men. So now I had a thought when she put this list out.
Really?
Yeah, well, because what's her name didn't want no. Am I frozen? Can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Because I'm still frozen. Goodness gracious. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Boy, Michael B. Jordan had a bad situation with old girl. What's her name?
Was it bad?
Well, they broke up. Lori Harvey wanted to marry her, and Lori was like, "Nah, I'm good."
But see, when you mentioned that, I had heard some reports that it may not have been the situation. That he wasn't over his ex.
Well,
so that is a
listen. We all guess it. None of us know for real. But here's what I'm saying: if it is about the marriage situation, he's trying to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Chloe is more his speed. She seemed like she want a husband.
I think Chloe's blowing
smoke. He like him a little younger.
I think she's blowing smoke. I don't think she wants a husband. I think she just wants a relationship that she knows is not going.
No, she like the marrying type. I feel like you could ask Chloe to marry you a weekend, and she'd be like, "Oh my God." Listen, Mama, I can pick out that out of a lineup. Like, I can tell you who really want to get married. Like Young Miami, when she says she don't want to get married,
you can take that to the bank.
There's some truth to that. I think there's some truth. Now, that may change as she continues to get to know Diddy. She may say, "Okay, at some point, let's do this." But man, a 52-year-old,
she might be blowing smoke. I think because you know what, is Diddy one of the billionaires or not yet?
He's billionaire. No, he's billionaire.
But if that's the case, no, I think that's smoke. That they come in saying, I don't want to get married. When you know you want to get married, you just saying, I want to throw him off my trail into thinking I'm one of those girls trying to trap him.
Might be. That might be it too. But clearly they're going raw because she wants twins. But that's a whole nother conversation. What?
I don't know if they are. I think that's what she's saying.
She wouldn't mind having the man's twins. But my point is,
yeah, but she didn't say she doesn't stop taking birth control and she's trying to have twins right now.
I don't think she has birthed any control. She controlled any births. She's probably out there in these streets. She said she wanted twins.
Yeah, but she didn't want just any. She wanted them with him.
Right. She said twins running your family. Now, I bring that up because I think Chloe Bailey is not ratchet like that, but I think she wants a relationship. She wants a real relationship that's leading down the road of traditional things that she has seen in her life. That's just a guess. I don't know these people, but it could be true.
Okay.
I feel like that's weird. So that's why she put it. Because why would you put that out in an interview that this is what I'm looking for if you're not really looking for love?
Maybe they asked her, what are you looking for?
Of course they asked for, but that's my point. You ain't got to tell them. You can say, well, right now I'm really not looking on it. I'm focusing on my career. She didn't say that. She said, here are the qualifications. So when you get a qualification, that means you're looking.
Well, she let him know she's available. Exactly.
Well, he said, to the point of Al that he just made, he did say in the interview that he wouldn't mind having some more kids because his other children are getting older.
You know what? You can say that when you got other people to take them.
That's exactly right.
You can say, let's just have a bunch of babies when you can say, oh, you're so cute. Maria, come get him.
You lean a lot towards
the button.
Well, I could have given you the button, but I'm gonna let you live for a minute. But you lean a lot toward I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Al, because I said that the same thing. You lean a lot toward people being lazy in their parenting because they're celebrities. I don't think that's true.
Lord, look at Kim Kardashian. She got 4, 5 of them, and
but
then at some point,
but you making her.
I don't even want to give birth to them. I want somebody else to use their body.
Okay, but that's an extreme example. Like Kim Kardashian, you can use her as a poor example for a lot of things. So I don't know if that's the example you want to use across the celebrity board. Like, I think there are a lot of celebrities who are doing a phenomenal job raising their kids and balancing their celebrities. I don't want to put that on celebrities like that. So you're gonna see your life is about to dramatically change. And so I need you to start preparing yourself for the change, because you're gonna be like insert foot into mouth, and I don't want that for you.
So you think I'm gonna be saying, Juan, take Hannah and I to soccer?
No, Juan. First of all, damn, I was trying to let you live, but I can't just keep giving you passes.
God damn, that was racist.
Jesus.
I mean, you was on the line with Maria.
Right. Thank you, Ron. Ron pulling up in the building.
Then you gonna hit Juan. I mean, what's next? Julio.
I'm sorry, I didn't say it right. Juan, I need you to go pick up Azaria from school.
Stop it.
What you want me to? Okay, I need to say something else like
Don't say nothing else. Just stop right where you are. It's your racist ass. Now, Al makes a good point too before we bring Ron all the way in. He said, Chloe's 23. What is she teaching me how to make TikTok?
Facts.
That's what I said. She ain't teaching nobody nothing. How to twerk, maybe. But other than that,
she might have some new little tricks. She might have a couple new little tricks we ain't seen.
She ain't got no.
What are the tricks?
If I had to guess, and this is just me out here in these streets guessing. Thank you, Sean. Just racist. If I had to guess, and this is me out here in these streets guessing, Chloe has very limited experience sexually. Very limited.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know. But she does not strike me as the type of girl, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. In the chat, if y'all want to correct me, she does not strike me as the type of girl that has a ton of sexual experience, at least not in a group environment. Now, maybe solo, yes, but no. It's like just one-on-one. Oh, I'm just throwing that thing back for anybody that wants it. Nah, not at all.
She might have a little experience. Might be a little bit something there. Just
very little though, Ron. Come on now, very little.
You know, I mean,
she could have
bad enough.
She could have been out in them streets early.
No, she ain't been on streets.
It's all smoke and mirrors. All that booty so big, Lord have mercy. Come on, man. Come on.
I ain't buying it. You might be right, Ron, but I ain't buying it. I'm just not buying it. I could be wrong. You could be right, but I ain't buying it. I think it's all smoke and mirrors.
Somebody got called on the bluff.
I think she's more that girl. Y'all remember the wood? That scene in the wood where they sit on the side of the bed, and she said, what is that? Why are you putting that in there? You know, that's her. She's like caught off guard by the See, now you got Twitter acting crazy, talking about can you make tacos? Don't do this. See, Twitter, I'm giving you.
God damn, that was racist.
Shame on you, Twitter.
Twitter said Consuela.
Do better, Twitter.
Damn.
Do better. That was racist.
Although I could go for some tamales.
Mama Noise, what is wrong with you tonight? You're just bringing big racist energy and.
I mean, Mama Noise, some nachos and tacos do sound pretty good.
That do
sound good. I don't know why y'all fronting.
Don't lie.
We ain't saying it's bad.
That does sound delicious. I'm not going to.
I have not had a good tamale, and I don't know when.
I don't want no tamales, but a nacho would be fire right now.
I mean,
even though that's really not Mexican, but at this point, I don't even give a damn. I'll take it.
I'll take it. I ain't gonna hold you. Welcome back, Ron. It's good to see you, man.
Oh man, good to be seen. I'm tired as hell, though. I am tired.
Well, we ain't seeing you, but you're here, is what we say.
I can go sleep right now. I'm so goddamn sleepy.
I am not paying any attention to Al in the chat.
Freezing like a mug.
Swing by Fiesta and get some avocados.
Avocados from Mexico.
Damn.
See?
Make you like avocado dip with some chips.
Some guacamole? Oh my gosh. Listen here.
That is the most overrated food on the planet Earth.
You keep it to yourself, sir.
It is. What ain't nothing going on with guacamole.
You don't like avocado, so you don't know. You don't be knowing.
Okay. So you
Since we just had Young Miami on there. Do I need to be like, you don't be knowing?
Right.
It's overrated.
No, it's not. That's just because you don't like it.
All right. Say what you want.
You're also the same person that says eggs is overrated. So let's just.
Eggs are overrated.
No, lies.
Mama, no, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to tell you just what's gonna make you happy?
Kyrie, Mr. Noise thinks eggs are overrated.
Overrated. Oh, excuse me.
They're only really good for omelets and salad, deviled eggs, and cakes.
He don't like eggs at all.
We don't know if a lot of people that sit around and just eat eggs.
That would be me.
Just because you eat a lot don't mean that don't make you right, Mama Noah. I'm just trying to keep it holy and righteous.
Now
see, everybody's on the tacos and shit.
Everybody want tacos tonight. We done stirred them up.
I mean, listen, we are right around the corner from the tortilla factory. The factory that make the tortilla fresh tortillas. But I'm like, I'm gonna need some tamales that I noticed. Good. Now I heard you go to the gas station, not this one, but around our gas station right here has a what's it called?
I don't know.
A restaurant in there that make a
tamales.
It makes all
they make everything.
Hold on, time out. I know I ain't supposed to be in the chat, but goddamn it, we have a problem.
What happened?
There is somebody who just said they put it.
Oh, you know that, Charlotte.
Her whole black card is taken away. I want her black card. I want her white card. If she got a Indian card, I want all of them.
Wow.
Every card she.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm not surprised though. She do weird stuff, man.
It's Talkin Noise.
That's Talkin NOIZ. There's a bizarreness to her that is unavoidable. Like just when you think she couldn't get weirder, you're like, well, there it is. Took to another level.
He said, wait a minute.
Casserole. Hell to the no.
Look, see?
What's up with this bodega in Houston that's sweeping social media? What bodega? No, I don't need to taste eggs in no tuna casserole. Nobody want that.
First of all, I don't want to taste tuna casserole.
Well, that's a whole nother problem.
That's right. Don't be putting that on my relatives.
Yeah, that's not Native American at all.
Yeah. We don't know what tribe, and we don't know what tribe Talkin NOIZ is from. I don't know what tribe it is.
Well,
I got another story about Kanye. That's not Kim. That's his new lady, Shanae Jones.
Shanae.
No, not Shanae. Shanae, just Shanae.
Is that
Jones.
the Kim reboot?
That's the Kim reboot. That's the remix.
That's pretty doggone close. It's pretty close.
That's 3.0. So they had broken up, but then she went on social media, and I think she begged him back, and now they still together, and they gonna make it work. And she's like, "Please don't leave me, yay," something like that. And
nope.
Don't
leave me, yay.
That's what she said. Don't leave me, yay. Stay with. Now she's 24.
Dang.
They like him young.
They just keep reaching younger and younger.
They like him young. So
no, they want young, dumb, and I'm sorry.
We call it young, dumb, and full of cum. What's what you about to say?
Yeah, young, dumb, and full of
nope.
Juices and berries.
But they do want them ones that don't question nothing.
Well, it's not that they don't question anything. They're not in a position to call shots.
They want whatever you like.
Right. They can't really call shots. Like they can only get frustrated to a point, but they know that, like, give you an example. In the conversation with Diddy and Young Miami, she said, "So are you a 100K type guy?" He said, "No, I'm 250K for the shopping spree." See, you don't want to mess that up if you're Young Miami. So you keep your mouth shut. You let things go in whatever direction he would like to take it. Until you Cassie, and then you leave him after 10, 15 years and go get married.
But see, I think Cassie got tired of that and was like, okay, he's never gonna marry me. And
that's what I
I'm
just
not
said, Mama Noise. Are you listening? I just said that. I just said it more cleverly.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that Cassie,
because he was never going to marry her.
Well, the first dude that she met right after him, married, babies, the whole thing. It's like the floodgates opened up as soon as she got away from him.
Right. He took her, as Al likes to say, her singing career and
damn.
and her cookies.
And the goodies. Well,
apparently, you don't even have to go to the yard to get the milkshake.
Oh.
Just make your own there.
Right. You can just stay in the house and make a milkshake. You don't even have to.
I don't like that.
Right. As my pastor say, Diddy got shut the money.
Yes. Oh yeah, he like what he said, like Kevin Hart.
Right. And since she don't have your shut the money, she kind of stuck. All these girls got the same problem. Like, see, Lori Harvey come from her daddy. So when Michael B. Jordan was like, she was like, no, you shut the. So he didn't really have a leg to stand on.
Oh, okay.
Right? He didn't have a leg to stand on.
But she only has a portion of daddy's money. So she really still don't have shut the F up money.
Well, but she's still staying in the house though. So
but she got, I can tell you to be quiet, man.
Maybe. I don't know. She might have her own house by now. She might have her own place by now.
Because he already said he ain't giving his kids no money anyway. So she might want to work on that.
Well,
yeah, no, she got her own money, but maybe she make more than him. I don't know, because she got her own line, so maybe she make more than him.
That's a strong possibility.
She make more than who?
Michael B. Jordan. She might.
Nah, she ain't there yet. She got. You can be quiet money, but she ain't got shut F the money up yet.
So like Beyonce and
they are playing on equal playing field in the Carter household.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she ain't got no money. No. Okay, so I don't know because I'm seeing two different numbers. Like one is saying her net worth is like 43 million.
Okay.
So she's making 43 million.
He made it in one movie.
She got the I ain't got to stay. She got some I ain't got to take this nigga money.
Yeah, she got I ain't got to take this nigga money. She can tell a nigga to be quiet.
Right. She can at least walk away from the conversation.
Yeah. She can hold on for a little bit.
You know what's funny about what you said is
remember there's one that's behind it that's younger with no money that can come
right
in there.
I was with the kids earlier and they was looking. I was showing them this couple on YouTube. She's African American and her husband is Korean.
Right.
And it said, "Do you want to know her, like background and all that stuff?" So we was watching the video and it said her net worth is $700,000. I said, "What would you want to put?" I'm just saying, that's a lot for anybody.
That's not nothing to sneeze at, right? It's nothing to sneeze at.
I've never seen anybody post. I mean, I've never seen somebody do a video on a person that's only a couple of $100K in net worth.
So it's still, you're still only talking about maybe 5% of the population that's even at $700,000.
Right.
So,
but it looked awkward to see 7K.
So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Young Miami balance out Diddy's money with her age? Because while he got shut the up money, she got no daddy get it up money.
Viagra takes care of that.
Okay. So he offsets that with the blue pill. I got you.
You talking about $25 pill. It's cheaper to get the $25 pill than keep
Okay, fair enough. Fair. Al, you don't have to put your net worth right now, bro.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
He'll love you, but Al will love your dirty draws, ladies.
For 30,
and he's gonna give you all that sexy. He's gonna give you all the sexy you can stand.
He said he's gonna do it for $36.77.
Well, he didn't say he's gonna buy you anything. He just said he's gonna love you.
Oh, well,
love go a long way.
Al might want to be get him a sugar mama.
You know there are sugar babies as well.
He can be a sugar. Well, no, because sugar
old.
baby means you gotta go older. You don't want to do that.
Sugar baby, sugar mama.
Sugar baby are the young ones. Sugar babies are the young ones. Those
sugar daddy.
What do you call it if you get a young woman with money, but you're an older dude? Like, what do you call that?
Sugar baby.
No, sugar babies don't have money.
No, it can't be sugar baby. Sugar. He's the sugar.
He's the sugar taker at that point.
Right. He's the. I don't know what you call him.
An older woman with money is a sugar mama.
I say go take you to the Dollar Tree and ball out.
So
my God!
What the hell would you call
over in the candy aisle? So
with money.
He said a diabetic. You know what? No.
Twitter said it's just daddy issues, but that might be what Chloe Bailey said. She's like, I just want me a big daddy. Hey, big daddy, teach me something. I wonder what our age limit is. Because clearly, Sinead Jones' age limit is 40-something. Because Kanye's in his 40s.
These women don't care how old these guys are.
That dude's a billionaire.
They don't care about that.
You're a billionaire, you fine at whatever age you are.
Because, like you said before, a person can go in their wing of the mansion, and you do whatever dirt you do over in your wing, but when you come over to this side, I'm expecting you to govern yourself accordingly.
It's a big
I don't care
house.
about what he's doing in his part of the wing.
It's a big house.
Part of the house.
Well, they have a term that says, what do you call a younger woman dating an older man? There's a phrase on here that says a boy toy.
So Al, I wonder if Al would be somebody's boy toy. Al, are you willing to be a boy toy? For whatever age that shows up. Like, so Chloe Bailey can bring the money and Al could bring the boy toyness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The boy toyness.
Out tonight. Wherever we can work out.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can help some people along the way, then my living is not in vain. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. She wants an old man to teach her all the tricks. That's what I'm saying.
What are the tricks?
I didn't say she needed a babysitter. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, didn't they tell you when you was younger to stay away from older men? You'll get worms. Didn't they tell you that?
Worms?
What? I never heard that.
You got worms?
Mama knows you definitely went into projects long then.
Wow.
I was not in the projects.
She's from the suburbs, bro.
Stop.
I always take that black man, Mama knows. I always take that damn black man.
Now listen, there is a third option that is about to hit the market, just in case y'all didn't know. That you don't have to do any of this. Matt McCullen, who is the CEO of Real Robotics, has released a promotional video for a new sex robot.
Nope.
And it's about to hit the market. It's coming out of San Marcos, California. It's the Harmony 2.1. Now, already the video's gotten 10 million views. I think she's got like a Scottish accent. And you can
probably program all of that.
You want to do without all of the hassles.
Can you program the voice though? It might not be.
Well, you
if
probably.
If you program the voice to a different one each time, is that cheating every time you do something different?
Yeah, but it don't change the outside of her look though. Like she's still gonna look the same.
You don't keep changing wigs.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if it's that easy though, Ron.
I'm not surprised at your comment, Kyrie.
I don't know if you can change.
Women change their wigs, so I'm pretty sure you can change a robot wig.
Yeah, but it would take a lot more than to do to change her. Like she's
an android.
That's the prototype right there.
But you know they got them snap-on wigs, though. You fold her up a little bit, snap their wig on. I'm just saying. I mean,
I agree with Sean. You just sprung and you take all the money.
I feel like that would be weird. Like I get toys for people that are into that, Mama.
No, you're saying you understand that because you didn't hear it. You didn't hear
heard it.
You said I get toys from people.
Yeah, you didn't
not
hear
what I said. You mean you the one can't hear? We gotta clear out
Kyrie.
You didn't hear it, bro. You didn't hear it.
You know, I get toys from people. You do.
Get both of y'all. Okay. You nasty niggas. What I'm saying is, I know people like toys. They like their toys, right? I get that part. I just feel like a doll might be the step too far.
It never replaced what a real woman is.
Like, I don't understand how you just gonna bang out a doll. That seems...
It can never replace the real thing.
There's
no way.
I'm just saying.
You can't build something to replace that. And if you did build something to replace the real thing, good Lord, for women, y'all would be in shit out of luck.
Yeah, y'all in trouble. If brothers are coming back with a report like, it's just like the real thing, these numbers about to go up. Some of y'all about to be singing for real.
Like I said, because Buddy Mike told y'all, you can buy it in a 6-pack. You got y'all shit out of luck.
Wait a minute. Twitter said that looks like white trash Wendy.
But okay, Twitter, but that might be exactly what a brother want late at night. Like something you can just beat up on.
You can choke out and not go to jail.
Yeah, you just tear it up and go to sleep. But here's the problem I'm having with this whole concept. Because you got to clean that. Right, Sean? That's what I'm saying. Like what do you do? Take the shower head and just spray it?
Hell.
It just sounds like a real disgusting habit that I don't really want to pick up.
But see, it might have a self-clean mode.
What is it, a stove?
Well, I mean, you are in the hot box.
Yeah. Hit a button, it'll clean itself. You never know.
What if it did? Like you just put a button?
Nope.
But what if you? But here's the problem, Ron. What if you get excited and then you hit the button too fast and like you still
can't do it?
Hit the button and now you got a whole nother situation.
I can't do it.
Hey, you might find a you like it.
That's that nonsense.
I'm gonna go and put her in self-cleaning mode.
No, see that can't you just hear it? Somebody telling you, you're the best, you're the awesome, you're the best.
Daddy. Ooh, daddy. You are
That's
amazing.
the spot right there.
Oh
Big
my
daddy.
God. Oh my God. I think I am.
No, the worst part is you walk up your buddy's house and you hear, now I'm finished cleaning.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't want you definitely got to call first at that point. Like, dog, what you doing over here?
Clean it up. Oh my gosh.
Only a robot can show me this kind of love and attention.
Well, you
know, do it.
All those boys will never get out their room. They stay in their room for their whole damn life.
Yeah. Oh, you'll never get your kids out the room if you buy them one of these. Talking about nasty experimentation. That's just ratchet.
Today.
I know what I want for Christmas.
Oh no!
Speaking of sexual distraction, oh my God! Here, what if it's rerouting? That's funny, Al. That's funny, bro.
So what happens? What happens if you have a fight? If the firmware doesn't update, or she get a virus? What happens? What happens if it gets a virus? You know, the firmware don't update.
Oh my gosh!
You don't get the latest iOS update because you didn't.
Where she says malfunction.
Yeah.
What if you get too excited and you sweat and it don't really handle sweat well?
Yeah.
That's why I get electrocuted in there.
There's a lot of things that can go
Wow.
wrong.
It feels like there's a lot that still needs to be worked out. Like I don't think.
Yeah.
I have a headache mode.
Headache mode. I don't want that. I don't. Boy, if you get in the I have a headache mode from something you bought, that ain't it.
Nah, you need a refund.
You ain't even buying it if it even has that as an option.
Could you actually return it if it was broke after you done used it?
Good question.
I'm sure that's a no.
You know,
That's a great question. Like, is there a 30-day money back guarantee?
You know, a nigga won't take a tag off of it if he can still return it.
There is no tag.
You know, the worst thing would be in the world is to get a used one in the mail. Like if you pull it out the package, you're like, damn, this one got an odor.
Come with the red refurbished sticker on the top. Ooh. Ooh.
That is bananas.
Like this has a peculiar smell to it. Not familiar.
For $22.99, you get a refurbished.
Oh no, let me be clear. It's gonna be expensive.
Oh, come on.
You're gonna pay a few $1,000s, maybe $5,000 for sure.
Mm-mm.
If I pay $5,000 for something like this, I'm pushing past headache mode. but then that brings me into a whole nother situation. Is it if she says no and I keep going?
Is it
just the same thing as virtual rape? Like, what are we talking about?
No, it would be robotic rape.
Now, see,
that'd be robotic rape.
That would attest to the old girl from last week that was talking about she was virtually raped online.
Right. You know what? I don't like it. I don't like where this is headed. I don't like where society is headed. Let's just.
Well, you cannot talk to any of your friends and say, "Man, I went to jail for robotic rape."
Man, that's not a conversation started in prison. That's not how you want to get it going. What you here for, dog? Man, I raped this old robot chick, man.
Robot chick.
And I even paid for it. It wasn't even a stolen chick. It's the one that you bought and you got.
Yeah, I paid for it. I raped.
Or they can send all the refurbished ones to prison.
That would quiet down the prison system a little bit.
I mean, you know.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta house these niggas, feed these niggas. Now you want to give them robots too?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I mean, but they're broken. Like when a guy's done with it, like he don't want it no more, but it still works.
Right.
It's like it's just like repurposing a book you don't read no more.
Right.
Are there any healthy celebrity relationships out there? Yes, Azari. There's plenty of healthy relationships.
But those don't seem to be news.
Right. They just don't talk about those as much. So yeah. Speaking of ratchet stuff, did y'all hear about the topless women that stormed the court at the I think it was the New York Liberty Lynx game? So apparently there's a bunch of Wahite women. They jumped on the court topless, advocating Roe versus Wade, abortion rights, and advocating Roe versus Wade. And they decided to do it at the New York Liberty Minnesota Lynx game. So they came out there with the titties out.
I won't take the bait.
No, they did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was like rise up for abortion.
Sounds like bait.
What do you mean bait? They know bait. That's what they did.
So out of all the games to do that, they went to the Liberty Lynx game?
They went to the Liberty.
This is women's basketball, right?
This is women's basketball. They went to the WNBA Liberty, New York Liberty versus Minnesota Lynx game, and they had their breast out and was like, my body, my choice. And that's what they hell no is what they said.
They went to the game where everybody got titties and showed their titties.
Everybody, mama knows there are men at these games.
Okay, it's titties versus titties, and they all running. They're gonna run out there and throw theirs out there talking about this is making a statement.
They felt like that the best way to make a statement is to be disruptive and to have your titties out.
Disruptive.
That's what they did.
Okay.
They may try it at the NBA Finals game at some point. They didn't get away with it.
Well, they're gonna get swept up like that one chick that whoever it was trying to run out on the court at the NBA Finals. the NBA game, or whatever. And they was like, not today.
Apparently, they tried to do this at Dodger Stadium as well, and Joel Osteen's church.
You are lying.
I'm not. I'm telling you what I'm reading. Let me just tell you this. Let me just say this real quick. I would pay good money to see Joel Osteen's reaction to a group of naked white women running on the stage talking about my body, my choice. I would pay great money to see how he handles that. Praise God to you lovely ladies. I know you got the titties out, but God loves you anyway. And you're right. It is your body. It is your choice. But God wants you to make the right choice.
And keep a shirt on.
Put those titties away and keep those babies in your stomach.
He's not going to say put them titties away.
He might have a choice. Listen, if you're staring at naked titties, you might not have the mental capacity to shift from breast to titties in that moment. So titties might slip out. And
he gonna say, take them titties to my office.
Nope.
No, now Joe might not
slide in.
Joe might not say take him to his office.
This is not slide in missionary. This is
plus his wife will be sitting on the front row, so he might not
looking like don't eat.
He gonna forget his wife is there. Take them titties to my office.
Joe, don't make me whoop your ass in front of all these people. I'll run on this stage and Will Smith you, nigga.
Oh no! Oh.
He gonna want to lay hands so he can pray for him.
Nope.
Oh wow, Twitter's YouTube's just out of control right now. Let's lay hands on these sisters and pray for them right now.
Nope. Security.
Get into a prayer circle. Everybody gonna get to that nice little circle so they can.
Nope.
You all right? It's all right. Some people are wacky. This seems like a flawed strategy. Whatever happened to just simple protests? We don't do that.
But they want to be viral.
Well, it worked. I mean, they got people talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one girl got drug out by her arms, which was weird because the security grabbed her arms and then she couldn't cover her titties, so it was just like they were just bouncing all over the place.
What did she expect?
Well, I don't know what
she expect him to say, no, hold your titties and we'll grab you by your waist.
Well, one dude, he did grab her by, he put his hand on the small of her back and escorted her out the.
Then next thing you know, it'll be.
He really didn't know what to do with his hand. He was like, I don't know where to.
See what I'm talking about? He been like, yo, I was violated. Ma'am, you had no shirt on.
He was definitely conscious of the fact that he was on TV though. So he played it well. I was proud of him.
He like, you're not gonna get me on TV.
He's a black dude. So he was like, nah, what you not gonna do?
He's gonna say he took advantage of my white breast.
Can I be honest, Mama Noise? Can I just have an honest moment with my wife and my boys and all of the noisemakers? This protest would have gone better had they had better titties. Like, these are really not quality. No, I'm just saying. Mama Noise, listen to me. Listen to me.
The quality, Mama Noise, the quality of the titty does bring a certain.
It does, right? It's gonna make a protest. It can make or break the protest. And in this particular case, I didn't hear about this story.
Did you see the video?
I saw it.
If the titties look like,
it was on TMZ.
You saw the video.
Yeah.
If the titties look like Nutty Professor when the grandmama's running,
I can't do it.
Right.
It don't have
Nutty Professor like
this is not a quality situation we're talking about. Like,
then the whole protest done changed because you're like, oh,
right.
Okay.
They may have even gotten an applause. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this particular situation, it was just like,
I can't.
People were like, we should cover those.
Yeah.
This is not a good
situation. So there was no well endowment.
Well, they were disproportionate to the body.
Nope.
Some of the body. No, it was. I'm just telling you, it wasn't
disproportion.
A little bit. It was like one girl was kind of too thick and her stuff was kind of, it was just not a good look. It just, they chose the wrong 4 women to represent them as well.
It wasn't a good look.
I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying, if you want a quality viral moment, you have to pick a quality viral team. So, like, somebody should have had a meeting in the office and said, let's line these up and see who needs to represent this cause, rise up for abortion rights. And then you line them up and you say, Becky, Taniqua,
but you said they were all white.
Fuchsia, and Consuela. Y'all
you
come
said
on
they
out.
were all white.
Yeah, and but they weren't. It just wasn't the right ones. Like I would have vetted this process a little better than what we did.
Kyrie, this was I told Lloyd it's titties versus titty game because it was women's basketball.
Yeah, I thought that was inappropriate.
So having a woman strip her shirt off talking about Roe versus Wade at a women's basketball game was like, okay, it's nothing but there's titties everywhere here at this point.
Yeah, you picked the right moment. That wasn't the right moment. You don't do it at a women's game.
That's what I said to Mr. Noise, and he up there acting like it didn't matter. Oh, it mattered.
No, I'm saying no. I didn't say it didn't matter. I think I agree with you. They definitely picked the wrong play. Because I mean, if you go to a women's game, everybody's like, "We all got these."
Yeah, they all got them. You got to go to the Boston, in the middle of the
where everything would stop, where it would be like,
now, if you went to Boston Golden State, now you got yourself a viral video.
Yeah. But you got to have the right titties, though. You still got to have the right titties for that viral video.
It does matter, though.
That's right. That would have been on TMZ.
I think what we've learned about this protest is that they're not well funded.
Yeah.
Because I think if you would have, I'm just saying, you're
not well funded.
You can't be in the parking lot. You can't be in the parking lot sitting in the car about, hey, Barbara.
Right. You picking randomos. I got $20. Can you go in here? You know what I'm saying? If you have the right kind of money, you can pick a quality set and bring that out. But that's not what they did here. They just kind of it felt like they picked them girls like right before the game started. Like as they were walking in, it was like, we'll pay you $100 a piece and popcorn and a soda. Which is not a bad deal if you ain't got no money for popcorn and a soda.
Well, that's true as well.
Popcorn and soda, I had a game now.
It is
for real.
It is
popcorn and soda. You almost out of $20.
That's all I'm saying. So
it's all about timing and preparation.
That's why I say I don't think they're well funded. So anyway, Netflix is releasing, or not releasing, but Jennifer Lopez is releasing a documentary about her
7 divorces, 7 running away.
Well, it's about Jennifer Lopez. And so I guess the divorces will be in there as well.
I can't call them divorces.
It's about her entering her 50s and the Super Bowl halftime show she did and all of the activities surrounding her life. And one of the things that everybody's picking up on, she's talking about, is she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to co-headline the halftime show with Shakira. She was pissed at that. So she said, we have 6 effing minutes. We have 30 seconds of a song. And if we take a minute, that's it. We got 5 left. But there's got to be certain songs that we sing, though. And we have to have our singing moment. And it's not going to be a dance effing review. We have to sing our message. And so she was kind of pissed that she had to do it with Shakira.
What message was she trying to give?
I don't know.
They only watched the halftime show to see a shake her ass.
I'm not sure how I feel about Jennifer Lopez. Like, I think she's probably an okay person, but she do stuff to make me go, you might be an asshole.
Lord, Mama Noy kind of looked at me and I said, when Jennifer Lopez and Shakira was on the halftime show, they only watched to see them shake their ass. It's 100% true. You can't name one song they sung.
I don't remember any songs they sung.
I thought when you mentioned Jennifer Lopez that you was talking about when she is this connected to when she had her speech at the where she got some type of award and she stood up there and
you just want to change the subject?
No, I'm saying is this part of the documentary?
No.
Oh, okay.
Has nothing to do with that. But if you want to talk about the speech at the Billboard Awards, at the Billboard Awards? I'm sorry, at the MTV Movie Awards, feel free to do so. Okay.
Well, I meant to say that it made me think about that because she talked cash crazy and the kids was like, I didn't really understand what was going on. I said, it sounded like she wanted somebody to know some things without saying names.
Well, she was trying to address the haters in her life and let them know that despite their deep-rooted hatred towards her and her career and her choices, she still made it anyway.
She was trash snitching.
She's like, instead of people that break people's hearts and all that type of stuff, I'm like, do you need?
She may have been sending Mark Anthony a message and A-Rod.
It's like you might need a moment. Did you forget to take your what is that, Zoloft? Because
real quick question based on what you just said. Do Ben and Jennifer Lopez get married? Yeah or nay? Your best guess.
Nope.
Like out of 100%, what percentage do you think it'll be that they will actually make it to the altar?
I'll give it 99.
You think she's gonna make it this time? She's going all the way. Okay. Because they bought that big ass house, and that's why.
Yeah, because we ain't buying that big ass house, and you ain't making it. You coming one way or another.
That's fair. Okay.
But wasn't she in a big old house with A-Rod?
She was,
but not this house.
But this is a bigger house.
Gosh, that's gonna make the relationship better because you got a bigger house.
I don't know. Let's see how it works out.
Mama knows you. She's going one way or another. If I'm being, she gonna be there.
You trying to say Ben gonna force her in?
As much money he done put in, and it's his second time.
Ben done put a lot of money in.
Real talk. It's the second time around.
Ben done put a lot of money in. He came back for her. He was like,
"Yeah, he came back." So
are you sure? He was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, babe, I love you. Are you sure? Why are you being so aggressive? I don't understand why you being so aggressive.
99%, she gonna be there.
All right. All right.
I don't know.
You heard from Kyrie, y'all.
I'm not convinced.
Maybe 65 when it happened. They may be engaged for 15 years, but our ass is gonna be there.
She gonna be there in the end. Okay.
I just think that she don't like, she likes having the option of I can leave if it's, and I want to go around with this ring on to make people seem like, okay, this is going somewhere. But as soon as he do something out of order or whatever, I'm out. But I agree with Tony Bruce that was saying, she's, she's crossing over to 50. Or she's over 50. So it's like, you need to get somewhere. But to me, she got that mindset of, I can, she didn't had it to be able to come and go as she please. To settle down with him, I just find it hard to believe. She just been out there too long.
It's going to be interesting to see what she does. It's really going to be interesting to see what she does. I got the most ratchet story I think I've heard in a long time that I'm about to tell y'all. Y'all not going to even believe what I'm about to say. This is really a weird story. All right, this comes from the New York Post. So a Missouri woman claims she caught a sexually transmitted disease when she had sex with her boyfriend in his vehicle at work, right?
Okay.
She sued the company. The company was Geico. She won $5.2 million. Geico has to pay this woman who claimed to have a sexually transmitted disease during sex in her car with her ex-boyfriend. According to the woman, her ex-partner was insured by Geico, and since he contracted STD while having relations with him in her car or in the Geico car, she deserves some compensation.
That's a hell of a lawyer. That lawyer
in the Geico car.
Yes.
In the company car. Okay.
So it's basically she got hurt at work.
Yeah.
She got hurt on company property.
Well, she got hurt at one of them's work. His work, I guess.
Yeah. So she got hurt.
It was in his car. He worked for Geico.
Yeah. So company property. Yeah.
She allegedly caught HPV.
Damn.
And that was enough to get her $5.2 million from Geico.
Who's the lawyer?
So now they're trying to get the award tossed out. But so far, they owe her $5.2 million.
I'm going to tell you something. I didn't know until I was in, I don't know. Well, I was working for Humana in Louisville. And I didn't know. This shows you why it's important for you to understand law. At least some basic foundation things. I slipped and fell trying to get to work when it was ice on the ground in Kentucky. I didn't know that they were like here until I think we moved here 20, 30 years later, that the reason why they tell you to stay at home is because if something happens to you on your way to work and you're on schedule to be at work, you can sue them.
But Mama Noise,
injury.
This ain't even her job. Like, she don't work for Geico.
But she's with an employee on company time when he's on the schedule and in a company car.
I mean, it's no different than you go to a grocery store and you do a slip and fall. You got to injure on somebody else's premises.
Then this is a dangerous precedent for a lawsuit, because now it makes it palatable for everybody to sue somebody. So if I'm in a hotel room with somebody and they gave me the clap, do I sue the hotel because I'm in the hotel?
Is it with the housekeeper on company time?
But
that's the part. That's the part.
But it ain't the hotel's fault that the girl got the clap.
She's on company time.
But it ain't the hotel's fault that she got the clap.
She's liable. The company's liable because she's an employee.
I'm gonna tell you what. If I'm the hotel, I'm suing the employee.
Yeah.
How dare you get the clap and pass it on to other people?
Well, then the employee can quit.
Yeah, if you're on a job and you do something, I mean, the company is liable.
You represent the company. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You said, "Well, we're in trouble." Listen, when I worked for the law firm many years ago, we were in trouble when old girl sued McDonald's for $1 million because the coffee was too hot, and now they changed all coffee cups around the world, not just McDonald's, but everybody that sells. Carry out.
Bring that up. You said when you was working for a law firm.
At that time is when the person had filed the lawsuit of the McDonald's.
Did they file it at your law firm?
I'm saying at that time period, Lloyd. So I'm letting you know. And while I was there, stuff like that keeps the justice system congested.
Okay, that's why you brought that up. I was trying to find
my desk was always slip and fall. It's like, okay, so-and-so was burned. How were you burned? Well, I was getting coffee at McDonald's, but they had it hotter than it said. And they didn't tell me it was hot, and it didn't say hot on the cup.
So if you have sex with the housekeeper, you get her pregnant, and you got to pay child support, can you still sue them because you had to pay child support because she got pregnant?
This is a dangerous situation. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. The example you just gave, because I mean, you should have opened up a serious can of worms here.
I should have protection.
Yeah, I agree. Let me tell you something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If somebody in NOIZ get caught having sex, I'm firing your ass immediately. Slip and falls is how we lost the pick pack. The pick pack in Louisville got taken out because of slip and falls.
Listen, Walmart gets more slip and falls than almost anybody in the nation. Walmart does, because they can't keep.
Walmart need to do better.
Or people feel like that's the ideal to slip and fall because they feel like there's too many people to. Who's gonna say that? Matter of fact, one of my friends was like, "Oh, I'm still waiting on some money from the Walmart because I fell on a pallet over a pallet that was left."
Let me just say this: Walmart just paid $4.5 billion to buy the Denver Broncos, so they got the money.
Yeah, there's no question they got the money. There's no question to that.
All right. I ain't even ready to support. Geico now they can't pay that even. That lizard can't even renegotiate now. He in trouble. You got to find a regular job. Ain't that many jobs out there? The lizard. He gonna have to go find a new gig.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. Listen, Geico ain't balling like that.
Geico's doing all right.
That's what you say.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to play this real quick. This is T-Pain. T-Pain said he making more money playing video games right now than he make making music. Listen to this.
Mine is mostly video games. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, you're making money on
I'm making more money off of video games than I've made in the last 4 years. No, just playing them.
Wait, you're making money playing video games.
Video games. Absolutely.
So that's playing them on Twitch.
Yeah.
So from your Twitch stream, you're getting more revenue than from music?
Yeah.
What the
yeah.
What? How is that possible?
I don't know. It's just. I mean, because it's.
I'll tell you exactly how it's possible. I'll break this down for everybody so it can forever be broke. Spotify, just to give you an example, Spotify, how much does Spotify pay for streams? So let me pull it up the exact number. I want to make sure I pull up the exact number. Pay per stream is what I'm looking for. Thank you. Google just all up in my conversation. Okay, so Spotify pays artists 0.003 to 0.005 cents per stream. So there's not even a penny. It takes essentially at that number. Let me do the math real quick. I got it. It's not even a penny. Al, if there was a penny, then they would be making money. It's not even a penny. It's less than a penny. So I'm trying. Let me do the numbers real quick. So on, let's say 100,000 streams, at the point, I'll just go on the high end just to make it easy. If at 100,000 streams, 0.005, you would make, oh wow. You would make $500 on 100,000 streams. You make $500. Yes, it's that low. So you're not making any money. You're just not. Spotify ain't paying nobody no money. So now, let me see what Tidal does. Tidal, I don't think is that much. It's better, but I don't think it's that much better. Yeah. Well, at least Tidal is trying to pay you a little bit more. They're paying 0.01284 on the stream. So 0.01284. So on 100,000 streams, Tidal's paying you $1,000, $1,200 every 100,000 streams. That's a little better. Right. So it's exactly right. Now that's different on views. On 100,000 views, YouTube might be paying a little bit more, but it's not paying relative to what you probably paid. Well, it could be. You could be making probably money on YouTube, which is why a lot of artists are going back to videos or lyric videos or whatever, because then they can make some halfway decent money off of YouTube or YouTube streams or TikTok or something like that. But it's just hard to make money off of streaming, like just straight ahead streaming. So like 100,000 views on YouTube. Let me just figure out 100,000 views on YouTube would pay what? Normally I would have Al here to dig deeper, but he's not. So using the same rates. Well, that's I forgot about that part. So you'd have to have. It also depends on your subscribers. So you can make anywhere. It depends on your subscribers. I forgot because the formula is the views times the subscribers, and it's a weird formula. So 100,000 views without having 100,000 subscribers could get you like $200.
Okay. $200.
Yeah, $200-$300, something like that.
That's a lot of work for $200.
It's a lot. Well, and see, that's the point. Now, if you have 100,000 subscribers, you can make anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 with 100,000 subscribers. So that's why you need people to subscribe, because when they subscribe, then you can really make some real, revenue on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So there's money to definitely be made if you can crack the formula, but it takes you a while to crack the formula. You got to crack the formula first. But I can understand, because T-Pain has probably worked hard to get his Twitch numbers up, and they have a formula where they pay out.
Yeah.
So if he's got 100,000 followers or 1 million followers on Twitch, maybe he's making 5,000, 10,000 a week on Twitch.
Well, when I had at the end of the school year, Hananiah had an assignment, and she wanted to interview a gamer. I reached out to my sorors of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh my goodness.
And when I reached out to my soror, I discovered. I beg your pardon?
I like how you went territorial, like they're your sorors.
Well, where the bros at? Okay, so what I was saying is that
my mind just gave you the finger.
I reached out to my soror and discovered that my sorors, and found out that we have a soror that plays that she's a gamer, and that's her career.
Right.
And so Hananiah wanted to interview her for career day, and she was asking her all these questions, and it was blowing my mind how she was like, okay, this is what I do for a career. This is my profession. And I was like, okay, to have that as your profession, it must be pretty, lucrative to make that as your profession. She was like, absolutely.
Listen, once you get your numbers up on all social media platforms, it is absolutely lucrative. Now, that's different from streaming platforms. Streaming platforms don't pay well, like Spotify. Tidal pays better than Spotify, but like most of the streaming platforms don't pay that well. So it doesn't benefit you to stream your music. But if you can get your YouTube followers up, if you can get, Facebook followers up, if you can do that, they pay well. So that's the play for most artists these days. Create a Facebook following, create a YouTube following, create a TikTok following, create an Instagram following. Now you can get those sites, those platforms pay out very well.
Well, she is an amazing gamer on Twitch, and
Twitch follows, right.
She's like, look, because Hananiah was like, that's something she wanted to do, and I was like, okay, if that's what you want to do, and we're talking about career, for your career class, we need to find somebody to talk to about it. So, first of all, she was saying that her being a Black woman in that industry, to be a gamer as a Black woman, there's that's right. Something that's rare, because as Black people, we kind of wrap our minds around certain careers as a profession, and we say so playing on that game all day is gonna make you some money.
These days, it's very true that it can make you some money. It absolutely can make you some money. Matter of fact, you probably are costing yourself money by not letting your kids play and get on Twitch. Because if they're good at it and they can build up a following, especially if your kid has a personality and they can attract people to watch, they can make some money. They could absolutely make some money. So nice little summer job if you want them to do. They're sitting around.
Summer job.
Yeah, well, let them play and make some money. So the final story of the night is I have an amendment to our earlier story early in the week. We talked about early in the week Our disgust and distaste for the Source magazine's 5 mic rating situation. Upon further review, the Source over the first 10 years, when they first started giving out the 5 mics, it was a very bad situation. They had only given out 15 5 mics, right? And we mentioned all of those the other day. But in 2002, what I didn't know is that they went back and re-rated some of the albums.
Really?
So let's talk about the ones that got re-rated back in 2002.
Oh, no.
So they went back and re-rated Run DMC's original album and gave it 5 mics.
What was it at first?
It wasn't rated at all. And it may have been because there was no source. I don't know, but it wasn't rated at all.
You can't rate the rest without rating Run DMC.
Well, what are you talking about?
You got to start with from the beginning.
Well, they didn't go back that far. They started with that one. So they rated that one, gave it 5 mics. Radio's LL Cool J, they gave that 5 mics. They went back and gave it 5 mics. License to Ill Beastie Boys, they gave it 5 mics.
They weren't even on the last list.
None of these was on the last list. Are you listening? None of these were on the last list.
I need you to calm down.
I'm saying they went back and re-rated these, and now they have 5 mics. Stay with me. All right.
Well, you basically gave us a bootleg list.
I did not. I gave you the list of the original 15 that got 5 mics. These are ones that they went back and re-rated. You got to stay with me. The only way this exercise works is if you stay with me.
I got your exercise.
Okay. Criminal Minded, 5 mics. They gave that back. They gave it 5 mics. Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim. They went back and gave it 5 mics. By all means necessary, Boogie Down Productions, they went back and gave it 5 mics. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, Public Enemy. Long Live the Kane, Big Daddy Kane. Critical Beatdown, Ultramagnetics, MCs. I don't know how to give that 5 mics, but they gave it 5 mics. Straight Out the Jungle Brothers, they gave them 5 mics. The Great Adventures of Slick Rick, definitely should have gotten 5 mics a long time ago. We forgot about that one. Straight Outta Compton, they gave it 5 mics. The DOC's No One Can Do It Better, they gave it 5 mics. And All Eyes on Me, Tupac, they gave 5 mics. Now, the rest, these were given 4.5 mics and then later were re-rated back to 5 mics. So Breaking Adam's Main Source, they got 4.5, now they're 5 mics. Death Certificate got 4.5 mics the original time, now they have 5 mics. I don't know why they felt like it wasn't worthy of 5 mics the first time, like 4.5, that doesn't even make sense, but whatever. The Chronic was 4.5 and they gave it 5. They went back and gave it the extra half. Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, they went back and finally corrected that. Went from 4.5 and gave it 5. Ready to Die, Notorious Big, they gave it 5. The infamous Mobb Deep, they gave it 5. Only Built for Cuban Links, they went back and gave it 5. Raekwon. And then 2001, Dr. Dre, they gave it 5. The Ghetto Boys, which was originally a 4 mic, they went back and gave it 5. The Diary with Scarface, which was originally a 4 mic, they went back and gave it 5. Doggy Style, it was a 4 mic, they went back and gave it 5. Me Against the World, Tupac, 4 mic, went back and gave it 5. The Fugees, The Score, 4 mic, went back and gave it 5. And then finally, Reasonable Doubt, 4 mic, they went back and gave it 5. I still think the list is bogus completely because there's still a lot left off the list, but that is better. They did reconcile a lot of the ones that needed to be reconciled, so that was nice. You don't look happy, Mama Noise.
There's so many people that's not on the list, and I just feel like if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it.
Well, again, it still has a tremendous East Coast bias, so it's still hard to say. It's still hard to take the list seriously if it's going to just maintain an East Coast bias. And the only ones you really showed love to was Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and Snoop. Well, there's more people on the West Coast than just Ice Cube, Snoop, and Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. So,
like E40?
Yeah, like there's a E40. I mean, there's a lot. Spice One. There's a lot of guys that should have, gotten better consideration, but because it's such East Coast bias, they didn't. So I still don't know if I love the list, but it's better than what it was. So anyway.
And you said 2002.
They went back and made some corrections in 2002.
You can't get more petty than that, With all the trash we listen to now, and then you went back in 2002.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I can't believe there hasn't been anything more recent.
Well, the source is, I don't know how relevant the source still is at this point. But maybe we'll be one day again. Who knows?
Well, if it was, because here's the thing, like on YouTube TV, to have TMZ come out with TMZ hip hop, they realize that there's a lack of hip hop information, or realize they could capitalize off of it, where they got a spinoff of TMZ with TMZ Sports, now TMZ hip hop.
Right.
So
yeah, I saw that. There's definitely not a voice for hip hop. Revolt was trying to fill that need. I don't know how well they're doing with it, but they're trying. They're definitely trying to fill that need. But it's just not. There's not a strong voice for hip hop out there right now. But
true.
That's what we're saying. We gotta fix our Black culture and the voice for our Black culture. So that's what we got to work on. So anyway, listen. It's Friday. We know y'all got things to do. We know y'all want to go sit somewhere and sip on something and this, that, and the other. So go do that. Have fun and enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your off work, ladies. Take your bra off and just sit back and relax. Men, sit in your drawers and just have a good drink and just enjoy yourself. And we'll be back tomorrow. We only got 2 shows tomorrow. We got a mashup for Daddy and the Girls, and I Still Do. And we got Uncorked Wine tomorrow night. The Guess It game. We're going to have some fun with that, y'all. I promise you. But we're going to have a good time. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Al B. Shout out to Cuz early in the week. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to LeBaron and Tim Hinkle. Chad Major. All the brothers of the 5 who are at the game tonight as well.
Danny Bell
for coming through. Anthony Bruce for coming through. Am I forgetting anybody else? Is that everybody? Shout out to everybody. And shout out to you, the noisemakers. And one more time, we want to thank everybody that sold into Princess Noise. She is just so elated and overwhelmed with joy.
Yeah.
Just at the love that the noisemakers showed her. So
yes, thanks, guys.
I appreciate that for y'all helping to make her day super special. So with that being said, it's been a great week. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We out of her. Have a good evening.